weren't you like in a situationship with some dude that would just come to your crib, something like that? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, because it's like
I was in a situationship. I want to say a friends with benefits kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Where I was the recipient of most of the benefits.
So what benefits are you talking about?
I'm lost.
I don't know. What do you
like? How can you benefit from a man? Like,
I mean, that was more of a sexual relationship. So, you know, he would pleasure me, and that would be the end of it, and he would leave.
So he would pleasure you. Okay, so how long did this go on for?
A few years.
A few years.
Jesus Christ.
So he would focus on pleasuring you in the bedroom.
Yes.
Hey, and there's nothing wrong, you know, with pleasuring your woman. So I'm assuming, okay, you guys would link up, and then, you know, he would blow your back out. Is that like how he would pleasure you? Like what?
No, it wasn't to that extent.
There's men like that out there.
Exactly. But really no, it wasn't like to that extent. I mean, it used to be a lot of oral conversations.
Wait, oral on both sides or just one side?
No, just one side.
On your side?
Yes.
Oh.
So you mean to tell me this man would leave his crib, hop in the Uber, come to your crib, pleasure you orally, and just go straight home?
Yeah.
he wouldn't go in your fridge and drink a bottle of water.
No. I mean, I would offer him some water.
He's like, nah, he said that's enough water right there. Like,
he would take the water if he...
That's enough water right there. That's enough
water straight to the crib, lick, and he's out. Lick.
No problem.
He
For
might
5
have
years.
other things to do.
For 5 years.
For 5 years, he was doing that. Nothing else.
Yes.
Yo, and I bet you he ain't make 80K though. I'll tell you that.
Exactly. Yeah. How much he was making?
How much he was making? He actually was making a pretty decent amount of money.
You think he was making over 100?
That's subjective.
Subjective. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to blow him up. Like this, so, but I mean, he's pretty popular, and he makes a lot of money.
What do you mean popular? Like on social media or something like that?
Yeah. He makes money from social media.
Like an influencer.
Yeah.
I mean, he makes a lot of money, but he's spending on Ubers coming to see you and shit. Like.
So you mean to tell me you had this guy with status and clout that would just show up into your crib, you know, middle of the night like a bandit, and just like, you know, lick.
Not like a bandit, but yeah, if we discuss that and set it up, then yeah.
Wow,
that's interesting. And where's he now?
Living his life.
Oh,
he on to the next.
He's looking at the next one right now. Like,
I mean, me and him are still friends. We're still cool. It's never been any, like, you know, we still talk regularly.
And he never wanted to escalate. Like, all right, he finished licking. He brings his head back up, wipes his mouth off, and he's like, all right,
go to the next stage.
No, it's never progressed past that.
So, but is he? So y'all still talk, or you ghosted him? Like,
no, we still talk. That's what I'm saying. We were friends. We're still friends. We've been friends the entire time.
With benefits.
Yeah.
So the friends with benefits is still ongoing till today?
I wouldn't say it's ongoing. The benefits has not been used in a while, but
okay. So let's say if you would have hit him up
about to mess it up for her.
If you would have hit him up tonight,
like right now.
Well, he doesn't live in New York City anymore.
Where he live?
He lives Minnesota? In Atlanta.
That's typical.
He moved to Atlanta. Okay.
Because I'm about to say, if you call him right now, like, he gonna come in, turn this to OnlyFans?
That's the thing. If he comes to New York, he'll still hit me up, and if that was warranted, then it would still occur. But it's not really.
I mean, he moved, so he ghosted you. Because if he moved,
no, we still talk. We still talk on social media. We still text. Like if I've been to Atlanta a few times. We've hung out. Like
when you in Atlanta, did he lick?
Wait, can I ask you a question real quick?
What?
So you guys don't find pleasure in pleasing your woman?
Of course.
So what if he likes doing that? What if that's his?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's his thing, not just me. Okay, I say outside of it just being me, I feel like that's his thing. Like,
no, the thing is, all right, I would pleasure my woman, of course, but I'm gonna get something in return. I'm not gonna hop in no Uber and come to your crib.
But what if that is you get pleasure out of that?
Yeah,
I mean, that's probably.
And then he's probably still getting it elsewhere too.
To keep it 100%, I'm pretty sure that's like the only type of action he's getting. So that's why he's probably just did it.
I doubt it. I don't
Honestly,
think
no.
so.
That's kind of odd.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Me and him have a good relationship. We have conversations about a lot of things. Like, so I know
Like
other
the stock
things
market
that's
and all that
going.
shit, like,
Yeah, like I know
all
other
that
things
shit.
that's going on. I know his other situations, and so I wouldn't say, that's what he prefers. That's what he likes to do.
Just pick up another.
Why?
yeah.
I wanna
This
say
is my
this.
last part.
I wanna
so
say
what
this.
part
Yeah, no,
going
it is.
on Everybody
For-
else.
Gotta get it out the way.
For all of you who is curious about New York City, this definitely does happen. You have these guys with these kinks. You get this in major cities, New York City, Miami. These guys, they will do all types of things that most dudes would
will
find
not.
weird. Let's be honest, most dudes would find it a little weird.
I find it
But you got these dudes with these kinks, and they want to get it out, and they'll do what they have to do. Some dudes, they'll pay women crazy money to do some certain type of activities. You got other dudes, they the lick man.
Yeah.
They the lick man. They'll come in middle of the night, sneak in your crib and lick, and they out. And they on to the next house. So, to all the lick men out there, hey, you gotta get your satisfaction somewhere. I
Can't
guess.
discriminate. We do not discriminate against the liquor.
Hey, we don't
Live
discriminate.
your life,
Love.
Live your life,
and
right?
do whatever pleases you.
Hey, all the
And you.
lick men out there, us guys, all the hosts here on Everything NYC podcast, we don't really get it, but you know what? Just subscribe and view our content anyway.
Get it?
Like
Get in where you fit in.
Yeah, hey, do what you gotta
So
do.
you
man.
guys don't have any kinks.
Kinks. I mean, that's not really a kink. That sound like a job, in my opinion. Like,
Why does it sound
like
like,
a part-time job.
It's not a job if you're getting pleasure out of it. Everybody
Yeah, he's
doesn't
getting
have
pleasure
to
out of it.
understand
Yeah,
the
he's
pleasure that
getting-
you're getting,
he's-
but
Yeah.
he's getting pleasure
a
probably just
certain
being with a
pleasure.
woman. Like,
Yeah, he's
serious,
definitely getting pleasure out of
Or
like,
even you don't like seeing your woman have an orgasm.
Yeah, but I'm
different.
What kind of you don't get pleasure out of that knowing that
And you guys don't
provided
enjoy
that?
eating your woman?
Stop.
Listen, man. Our situations are different than this shit you talk about. Like, this is some next.
But
shit.
wait, you not
Exactly.
enjoy
What
Oh,
you
absolutely.
licking?
I definitely enjoy pleasing a woman.
Yeah, pleasure.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to, for 5 years, just show up in the middle of the night, lick, and leave the crib. Like that's a bit weird to me.
That's very odd.
But it's not like it's every day.
It's
Exactly.
every week. It's every week.
I don't.
It's not
whatever.
every week.
That's
it's
at least
not-
$5,000 in Ubers right there. Like,
Exactly.
At least minimum.
And those
I mean, if you have it, doesn't matter.
I got a question. Before you read that card, I got a question for both of y'all. What's your definition of a man?
I mean, in what?
Yes.
Of a period. Just what's your definition of a man? Like a man is like, what's your definition?
Is masculine, sure of himself. He has that confidence.
He's a leader.
Yes, he's a leader. He doesn't follow people. He understands what it takes to provide.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has common sense. He's logical. He understands his emotions as well, and he's honest and a man of his word.
Yes.
Integrity.
You said it
shit.
so well.
Yeah, that
No,
was
she
pretty
gave.
sharp.
She
That was pretty sharp.
She gave a good description, but does that describe the lick man?
That's exactly that's what I was going with. Do you consider him a man?
Does
That's
that
where I was
describe
going
the
with
lick
it.
man?
That's what I was going with it.
Yes, because he's a man of his word. He doesn't lie. You feel me? We have not had, he knows what it takes to provide pleasure. Like,
He's definitely a provider. I can tell you that.
That's some
He's
bullshit.
definitely a provider.
he's confident
So why didn't you date him?
because
5 years.
Because outside of the licks, there was nothing else.
no, it
There's
was.
nothing.
It was.
I
It's
would
just physical.
say he wasn't my physical type as far as
That's where we got it. I'm trying to figure out
Um,
why you didn't stay.
maybe
There
the
you
go.
height.
Let me, guys. Look, here's the thing, man. If you're not her type, if you're some dude, obviously you're not checking the boxes off physically. There's no arousal there. You're gonna be the lick man.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna come in the middle of the night, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. You're gonna lick, and then you're gonna get kicked out. That's it. But
Delegation.
when women have a true attraction for you, and like they really want to be with you, come on. Those women are not going to be able to keep their hands
They're busting
off
it
of
open.
you. All right,
First night busting it open.
those women are going to get wet just by you taking your damn
ASAP.
clothes off.
ASAP.
All right, that's how it's supposed to go. That's true attraction right there.
Especially as a man, because I don't know if y'all see Dani. She works out like 8 days a week. So it's like, as a man, you got to keep yourself looking right. Like, you got to stay fit. You got to eat right. You got to make sure you look presentable. You can't just be a man to say, yo, I'm a good dude, I make money, you'll fuck with me. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Like, you have to look like something. A woman, because the first step is like physical attraction. So a woman has to look at you and be like, okay, I like him. And then from there, everything happens. Because there's women, and I'm pretty sure y'all know women that mess with a dude that's just all attraction and has nothing else, but she's messing with him just because he's attractive.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. He's broke, nothing else, but he just looks good.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure y'all all know
I
women like
wouldn't
that.
put myself in
I
that
don't know
category.
anybody
No, not
like
y'all,
that.
not y'all.
Oh.
I'm talking about y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all know people like that.
Of course. Of
But
course.
he just looks good.
That's the dick man.
Yeah.
What?
Like,
You got
so-
the dick man, the lick man.
Yeah.
And the lick man is let's be honest, the lick man is the guy that's the bottom. As you just said, he wasn't your cup of tea. Let's be honest. If he was, you would have been extremely attracted to this guy, where you want more, where you want everything from him. But since you didn't, he was demoted to the lick man, where he licks, and after that he gets kicked out, so you could just go to bed.
Yeah.
Right? He puts you to sleep at night, and I get it.
You watch Netflix and go to
Yeah,
bed.
you and hey, you know, if a woman's gonna do it, if she can, so you know, so Mr. Lick man, if you're watching this, man,
Shout out to you, man.
you know, Shay, shout out to you,
You're one of a
man.
kind, man.
You know, you've put Dani to sleep a lot of
Many
times at night, man.
Jay Holiday.
Thanks
You know,
for keeping
you-
my girl happy.
Thanks for keeping her happy, man.
That is-
Thanks